this episode, this episode, I was just saying the episode was boring, right? I felt the episode was boring until we got towards the middle. It picked up, and I said, oh, okay. We got to the end, and I was sitting straight up like, Lord have mercy. Let's talk about it, y'all. Y'all know me. I'm Tammy. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, thumbs up the video if you enjoy it. I am a content creator that I am in the comments. So leave a comment. If you see me respond to your comment, don't take it personal. It's not an attack. It's not an argument. You don't have to be on defense. It's just a conversation. All right. I'm getting about 3, sometimes 4,000 views for each of these videos. So I should really be up like 3 to 4,000 subscribers because most of y'all are new. Okay. So if you have not already, subscribe to the channel, y'all. We should really be at 15,000 in no time. I mean, keeping it a bean, okay? But let's talk about the episode. So, episode 23, Love Island, USA, season 5, starts off with Kenzo and Hannah each receiving a text that the hideaway is open. So, the guys all pick Bergie and Black Taylor. Y'all know Black Taylor came in like saying that she thought Bergie was attractive, all right? We gonna give Black Taylor, fingers crossed because things haven't been going in Bergie's favor, okay? So they geeked Bergie up, had him come out in his little Christmas flannel drawers. I said, okay. With like the matching footies. I said, Bergie's so precious. But he had that bone necklace on. Nonetheless, Black Taylor was excited to go to the hideaway. So they go to the hideaway, and while they're in there, she's asking Bergie, like, what does he feel is like hindering him, whatever the case, what's holding him back from being able to talk to girls. One thing that I do like about Black Taylor that we haven't seen from Carmen or Hannah or Cassie or Anna when they have had conversations with Bergie, and it's the fact that she didn't come in trying to tell Bergie what he should do. It was Bergie, what's good? What do you think is an issue for you? What's a barrier? What's a concern? What's the issue? What's a crossroad? Bergie said that he does not know how to cross the physical boundary because he doesn't want to come off, he doesn't want to get rejected. He doesn't want to come across too strong. So, like, okay, if that's Bergie's issue, then his behavior makes sense, right? It does make sense. So Black Taylor tells him, look, I'm physically attracted to you. So basically that's an opening. But she said that she really wants to get to know him. So we see the two of them laying in bed, they're talking, they get out, they go into that little closet. I'm sorry, but that fur room looks musty to me. I wouldn't have wanted to be in there. But they go into the closet, they get out the handcuffs, she handcuffs Bergie, and she takes the lead. She straddles him, and she takes control. Do I think that they consummated? I don't. I don't. But I think that they had a very nice, maybe passionate, sensual night where Bergie has gotten some confidence and Bergie is having somebody that genuinely likes him. Because the thing with some of these other girls with Bergie is that they'll say that they like him, they'll kiss him once, but it's always just kind of in a challenge. And typically it's to prove a point to somebody else. Black Taylor kissed Bergie because she wanted to. So we're going to leave it there. Fingers crossed. But we definitely know that Black Taylor is going to end up recoupled up with Bergie. So then we have Zay and Destiny that get picked. And I was like, I would have thought they would have picked Mattia and Cassie, but they picked Zay and Destiny. Destiny goes up in there and goes to sleep. I be really trying with Destiny, y'all, but okay, the Destiny stance done got out my comments, but Destiny went to sleep. He was like, let's play a game. I ain't playing no game. I'm going to sleep. And Destiny, like, legit took her ass to sleep. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. If that's what you think was the best course of action, Destiny is so unserious, though. So unserious. And before y'all say it, no, I'm not saying that she had to go in there and fuck him, because I feel like Destiny stands only know two modes. But Destiny could have talked to him. They could have, hell, they could have stayed up and talked. She didn't have, like, she literally went in right away and went to sleep. Destiny comes out the next morning and lets the girls know that she went to sleep on him. And they were like, "We are so happy for you. That is what you needed. You needed that." She sleeps every night. She sleeps every night. Meanwhile, back at the villa, Kenzo said that his mind is set and it's not going to change. He's confident in what he has with Carmen, confident in what they built, before coming on the show, and in what they solidified on the show. So if she were to come back with somebody, he would be very shocked, but he would be hurt. Keenan said that more and more he is starting to miss KK. Nigga, I can't tell. What part of you misses KK? What part of you misses KK? He said that he's starting to miss KK. I don't know how to pronounce your username, but one of the commenters said that Keenan got a handsy. I guess I don't really be paying attention to like the black and white footage that hard. You know what I mean? Like, I don't be looking to see if they mouth is open or curling in pleasure or whatever. But if y'all say he got a handsy, I believe y'all. I have no reason to, not believe it. So, did you miss KK in that moment or not? So he said that if he had to pick, that right now in this moment he would still pick KK. What do you mean still pick KK? You haven't really picked KK. You haven't been closed off with her. But okay. He then said that he is now getting closer and closer to knowing what it is that he wants. I don't think Keenan is. I think Keenan is just as far away from knowing what he wants as he was when when KK left to go to Casa. I'm sorry, we did that part. Leo is telling the guys that he's tired from talking all night. Who was that? Keenan tells the guys, Leo tells the guys that he is tired from talking all night. Now, we saw Leo kissing in the bed. They go under the covers. We see some, and then he comes back up and they are both looking like, oh God. So apparently they had sex. While Leo was telling the guys that he's tired from talking all night because he was like sleep out on the couch, saying that nothing happened. They a couple besetos, they kissed, and then that was it. Meanwhile, Johnny is over there telling White Taylor that they fucked. And that Leo has big dick energy in every sense of the word. Okay? So Leo then decides to go tell Marco that he slept with Johnny, but that he does not know if he's going to bring her back. And I was with Marco. You fuck this girl and you ain't going to bring her back? Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Come on, Leo. Come on, Leo. Don't be that dude. You know what I'm saying? Don't be that guy. So Cassie is over in Casa and she's torn between Mattia and Leo. She don't know what to do. Girl, I can make it very simple for you. Can make it very simple for you. So Marco then runs and tells Kenzo that Leo fucked Johnny. I'm sorry, Marco. That's none of your business. That's not your business to go tell. If he wanted Kenzo to know, he'd have told Kenzo. So Hannah tells KK that she is considering moving to live with Marco and wonders if that is crazy. I do. I think it's crazy. Somebody let me know the success rate of these couples that stay together. I don't remember where any of these people are from, but you whatever. If you want to move to stay with Marco, to start living with Marco, sure, I think y'all should maybe try distance a little bit first. And by a little bit, give it, I don't know, 3 months or so to see if it can really, really work with y'all before you pack up your life and move to where this man is because you met him on the show and y'all were together for what? 5-6 weeks. KK asks her, what does she think that Keenan is going to do? I don't want to hear about KK and Keenan. I sure in the hell don't want to see them talk when they get back together over in the same island house, whatever you want to call it. She tells KK that Keenan can go either way. Keenan could be over there and meet somebody, or Keenan could be, waiting on you to get back over there to close things off. Nobody knows because Keenan talks in circles. Keenan talks in circles constantly. Constantly. Because on one hand, Keenan, like I keep saying, I think even Queen E says it. Shout out to her. That Keenan, what he wants to do makes sense. Keenan's logic makes sense. But when Keenan has to explain it, it sounds stupid. He's not explaining it well. So that I think that's where the issue and the miscommunication is with KK. But KK also has to learn some discernment. Girl, do what you think is best for you. You can't keep going around asking everybody, what do you think Keenan is doing? What do you want to be doing right now? What do you want to be doing? Because you shouldn't be basing how you move through Casa on what Keenan is doing. If you like any of these fools up in here, get to know them, have a connection with them. If you feel that the connection that you have with one of these guys that you met for how long are they in Casa? Like a week or so, I'm guessing. If you feel that one of these guys that you have a connection with has a stronger connection, you think that they'll treat you better than Keenan, if everything matches up more than Keenan, then that's where you should go. If you don't, then you take that risk to go back. But you are moving as if Keenan is over there waiting for you and not doing anything, and that's just not the case. Not the case. So Keenan is talking to Naja. Now they are sitting up on the I almost said the bed, but they're sitting on like a little situation, and she is cuddled into him. She's moving her legs to put it on her thigh. He's on it. Goddamn, it's fine, Keenan. People touch, okay? You should be able to control your little manhood just because she put her thigh on you. So he then tells her that he does not know what he's going to do during a recoupling. And you can tell that kind of took her off guard because she probably expected, Keenan to flip. So he gives this like very, like I be having my caption on the subtitles and it still be like for Keenan inaudible because he talks so fast. And like they don't talk fast like that in DC. I think he's from DC. But he talks so fast and then he be talking in circles. Even the subtitles be like, what? So, but he said something about he can't control himself because he's a man at the end of the day, goddamn. And, he can only push you away so much. And he talks about her. She's the one that's applying the pressure and all this other type of stuff. So she's like, do you want me to move off of you? And he was like, yeah, I don't want you to, but I need you to. And I think that's the irritating part for everybody involved. The fact that Keenan keeps doing this. Right? It's not that you need her to move off of you. You want her to. Just say that you want her to because you want to respect what you have going on with KK. I don't understand why Keenan is making this so hard for himself. So Naja has a little attitude, which I kind of feel like rightfully so. So Keenan starts talking in circles again about wanting to respect the ladies and how he feels that he can't get to know both of them at the same time. If this was out in the real world, he would be able to, kind of actively date them and talk to them both and see which one that he wanted to pursue, who he had the stronger connection with. He can't do that in here. But then he goes on to say that everyone is saying how much happier that he appears to be the past couple of days with her in the house. So it's like, I ain't heard nobody say that, Keenan. I haven't. I haven't heard anybody say it, but hey, I don't hear everything. So Leo is kind of like low-key like putting on this performance as if he's just so bothered. He can't believe he slept with Johnny. But he's also like going around and telling everybody. So it didn't click with me until Mike asked him, did you sleep with Cassie yet? And when he said no, and I said, Jesus, yes, that. And for me, this is where the episode picked up. I completely forgot that he hadn't slept with Cassie yet. Lord have mercy. Okay. We get not Johnny, Jonah and White Taylor are vibing. I don't care. I'm bored with Jonah. I feel like Jonah doesn't really give much. We saw that little bit of personality with Jonah initially with Destiny, but I feel like we haven't seen much from Jonah. He really like blends in just like Kenzo does. So Carmen and Rob. So she asks if she is the type of girl that he would go for. He said yes and no. So I think physically, yes. Personality wise, no. He feels that they're complete opposites. She seems like a very type A personality. He is not. And there's nothing wrong with being type A. Before someone says it, there's nothing wrong with being type A. So she seems like a very type A personality. And he said that he likes that about her because they would balance each other out. She's going to be with structure and order, and she needs to know how everything works and analyzation and processing and all that type of stuff. Whereas he's a very go with the flow type person. They would be great for each other. Carmen, on the other hand, is like, yeah, but I think you want an outdoorsy girl. And she feels that she's a homebody. She said home is a comfort for her. She goes out during the day, does what she does, but she likes being able to come home at night and chill. And that is me. It's Friday night and I am here. I was hoping nobody called me to go do anything. Like, I live across the street from two bars. So what ends up happening is my friends will be at one of those bars and I'll get a text or a phone call. I was hoping nobody came over tonight because there are nights you just don't feel like doing anything. And that's a lot of nights for me. I really be content being here, home base, right? So she then points out, what is that noise? My neighbors must be playing music or something. But she then points out that she doesn't want him to think that she's just calling out all the bad things, but it is though. And I told y'all, I think Carmen genuinely likes Rob. I think she's attracted to him. I think she likes the smart ass way that he talks. She likes his sarcasm. I think she likes him. But because she came into this, this situation with Kenzo, allegedly, where they planned this and came in together, it's like she doesn't want to mess. Like, I think Carmen is thinking more so of the money she can win as opposed to creating a couple, not realizing that people think Kenzo's boring and we just don't like you. So Rob is now starting to realize that she's not gonna really pursue this. He even says in a confessional that he's starting to realize he don't want her and he wants her to want him. Carmen is lying and saying that she's torn and confused. Girl, no, you're not. You're not. Even though you like him, you know that you're not gonna pursue it. You have no intentions on pursuing it. None. So Leo and Johnny, they have a conversation, and this is like one of those back and forth situations where Kenzo, Marco, I am so sick of Marco laying on his side, tooting his ass up like that. Why are you laying like that around them other men? And I get it. You're relaxed, you're comfortable, but it's not translating well on screen. It just looks, and not even on the, oh my god, he's gay. It's not like that. It just, optics wise, aesthetically, it doesn't look good. Y'all know what I mean? Like, if like I picture stuff like this as if they were taking like a photo shoot. It looks bad when two of the guys are laying flat on their back chilling and you laid on your side with your ass in the air and like your legs crossed at the ankle. And like, this is his second time laying like that. It's bothering me. It's bothering me. So the three of them are sitting there, and then Keenan starts to talk about Cassie. We don't care. We don't care, Keenan. I promise you, we don't care. I could not be in that villa with them because I would have told Cassie. I would have told KK and Keenan. Don't say shit else to me about the other one. I'm sick of hearing the same conversation from y'all. But they're talking about how they feel that Leo is doing too much. Keenan had the audacity to say that Leo is doing too much. Talking about Leo is leading with lust. What are you leading with, Keenan? What are you leaning with, if not lust? The audacity, the nerve, the gall, the temerity. People just get so beside themselves, y'all. So they're talking while watching Leo and Johnny. Leo walks over, kisses her to greet her. I said, yeah, you doing too much, Leo. Leo said that everything happened fast the night before, but it didn't feel wrong. He doesn't know what to do. He feels that she has his brain like scrambled eggs. I said, what an analogy. Most people say like mush, but you said like scrambled eggs. Very specific. So Carmen is back over on the other side telling Cassie that if she never met Kenzo, she would be all in with Rob. And I said, survey says that's a lie. Carmen is really getting me mad with this. I would just prefer she not talk about her and Kenzo in any capacity because it's given fake. But okay. You wouldn't be all in because you're a slow burn, Carmen. Remember? You're a slow burn. So Cassie then starts to talk about Leo, and I'm like, girl, don't trust Carmen. Her and Hannah was just talking cash shit about you. But Cassie was saying how she feels like she's cheating on Leo, and she's kind of torn, like she really likes Mattia, but she's so conflicted, she doesn't know what to do. Because of her connection with Leo. It don't matter because he's cheating on you. So y'all will be done by the time you get back over there. Don't even trip about it. So Marco is stressing because Hannah's gone. He's talking about, she left his cross necklace out for him and he's going to be sick if she comes back with someone else and all this other stuff. Marco might have fallen for Hannah or, he's playing the game too. Y'all think that they're game players. So we'll see. Keenan then said that if KK were to bring someone back, he's done with her. Why? Why would you be done with her? Why? Why would you be done with her when you have said that you wanted her to go out and test another connection and see if that works? Why would you be done if she brings someone back so that she can talk to both of you and she can really line up these connections? Why would you be done with her, Keenan? The male double standard. The male double standard. It's the same as when a man cheats and then expects you to forgive them. But if their girlfriend or their wives or their woman cheats, they are just completely done with her and she's a whore and the scum of the earth. He doesn't know what to do about KK. I do. Leave her ass alone. I want both of y'all to leave each other alone. I promise I do. So, we're at the villa. Carmen gets a text while Destiny, KK, and the guys and Imani are building this pyramid. I said, Destiny almost broke her damn neck the way she flew. How did you slip? The way she flew off the top. So they're over there having big fun. Meanwhile, to the side, Carmen is getting a life-altering video. So Carmen gets the video. In the video, they show Keenan in soul ties. And I told y'all, the ghost of soul ties was in KK's ear. Soul ties. Soul ties. Soul ties. That's what was going through KK's head, just bouncing. And y'all heard of soul ties. Crazy, yo. We know. Soul ties is crazy. But we see Keenan and Naja in soul ties. We see Keenan and Naja in the bed. Y'all said when he got the handsy. We see old Hannah come into the villa. Now new Hannah, our Hannah, is not even there. She in the back putting on some lotion or something. So they're like, where's Hannah? Where's Hannah? Y'all should have waited for Hannah to watch the video off rip. Yeah, I mean, y'all didn't think about where she was then. And then they get a clip of Johnny saying we fucked. And everybody is like, fucked? Because now we're trying to figure out What's going on? While this is happening, KK walks away because now she's mad. They run and get Hannah as if they saw Marco all up in somebody else's guts, right? So Hannah comes back and will say, y'all are scaring me. What's the problem? So Hannah goes and watches the video, and she looking at it like, uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. I ain't worried about that bitch. I said, okay, Hannah. Let's give Hannah a round of applause. Round of applause for the confidence. Did it play? Yes. Hannah was not tripping, okay? Meanwhile, KK is weeping on the floor. Get off the ground. Because this is where I get mad at KK. Where is your shame? And like, I don't want y'all to come in the comments, we hurt, feelings are hurt. And no, I don't want to hear that shit because Keenan has showed you who he is and how he is not 1,000% serious about you this entire time. This man has played in your face. How many times are you going to do this? But for you to be running through this beautiful outdoor space as if Maury just told you Keenan is not the father and you took off running and now you just Flojo out there. What are you doing? Have some shame. Have some respect for yourself. Where is the self-esteem? Where is it? Where is it? I can't see it. Like, my God, I was so mad that she was laying her ass on that ground crying like that. Carmen's chasing after her like a supportive sister wife. She like. So then Cassie is like, wait, who was the girl who fucked? Who fucked who? Cassie, you know, y'all got to figure things out. We got to, process of elimination. So Cassie is like, that's key. That's Leo's type. It might be. It was Leo's type. For sure. They in there getting in Cassie's head. No, Leo likes blondes. It's like, Cassie knows her dude, okay? If Cassie is saying that young lady, because I almost called her a name and she didn't do anything wrong. But if Cassie is saying that young lady is Leo's type, that young lady is Leo's type. Because let's keep it a buck. Cassie and Johnny don't look that far off from each other. They have similar features. Similar features. So Cassie is like, okay, we don't know. We don't know. Meanwhile, Hannah goes over and talks to KK and said, look, stop all that crying. You know what you got to do now. Boss up. Be the bad bitch that you are. She has nothing on you. You are KK. But now you know how to move accordingly in here. Keenan is stupid. She said that stupid with her chest. Keenan is stupid. He's stupid, yo. That's how Hannah was like. I feel like Hannah had a lot of aggression built up. Because, you got old Hannah in there. They talking about people fucked and all this other type of stuff. KK didn't even finish watching it to see that Keenan is not, that's not the one that Keenan fucked. Keenan might have did like a oral fuckage, okay? But he didn't mess with Johnny. Hannah redeemed herself. She redeemed herself in this episode. Still got my eye on you, but she redeems herself. She then tells KK, Keenan's in bed with somebody else, so you know what you got to do now. Go take your pick. Then we get KK in the confessional. Them cried all their makeup off. Can't even look up at the camera. Hold your head up, sis. Hold your head up, sis. We don't let no nigga make us cry. Don't let no nigga make you sweat. And on national color television too? No, ma'am, KK. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, there is nothing wrong with you. You're a beautiful girl. You're intelligent. You're a traveling nurse, so you got your own shmoney. There is nothing wrong with you. You're 25. You just have not met the right dude yet. That's it. That is it. So now she's in there saying that she's not enough, and Lord have mercy. This is like the third time we have seen KK have this breakdown over this same dude. At some point, you have to be strong enough to be like, I just met this man 3 weeks ago. I can move past this. But they be telling y'all soul ties, quit fucking everybody. Soul ties are serious. You have a soul tie with everybody you slept with. You do. I believe you do. Even I feel like a one night stand, depending on the passion, I feel like everybody that you have slept with, you have a tie to. Protect your body. I don't know why I hugged myself with that. Protect your body. But KK said that she's done. And we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I feel like the guys are gonna get maybe the guys will get a video, and Leo's gonna see Cassie doing something. But Leo also said too that if Cassie was over there messing with another dude or brought a guy back, he would be done with her too. And I said, you got your nerve. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. My review was super long. I'm sorry for the long review. Let me know what you guys thought about tonight's episode. If you have not already, subscribed to the channel, thumbs up the video, and I will catch you guys in the comment section. Peace.